Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App, $ Dean by any means. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. You already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much appreciated. Hey yo, I want y'all to give a little insight to why I do certain things that I do, and why I'm kind of not liked in the boxing community. People act like they like me, but I know they really don't like me. But I just keep it professional with them because I already know what it is. It's all good. I really don't care. I got some of the best real friends in real life. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my Brody, Karan Davis, for pulling off that huge upset. Second of all, y'all see all these YouTube channels be using my talking points now. The same YouTube channels that was sitting up there calling me a fanboy and disrespecting me when I never disrespected these men. Actually, champside was somebody I supported because he was actually talking like he had some sense before I found out how much of a Devin Haney knob gobbler he was and got the backstory on that. Okay? Now, everybody's seen Bubba Dub use my curly head bill, what they call him. Everybody's seen that. But you ain't had one YouTube channel was going to go out there and call him out about it. The only person that gave me credit for it was Fanon International Boxing, dog. That's the only person that gave me credit for it. But when you shouting stuff, people will act like you just being crazy, like I wanted the clout. No, my subscribers sent that to me. Dang, Bubba Dub, you got all them subscribers. You can't say, yo, shout out to my Brody Deem. I appreciate the content because he had to be watching me. He had to, especially about that. I'm not even mad at it. I'm just mad like that, bro. At least give somebody a shout out, like I do if I hear something from somebody else, because a lot of us got a similar thought patterns. So certain stuff I didn't take from anybody. We just think the same thing. I like they already know. That's why people come here for me because they know they're gonna get the passionate version of what maybe other content creators are trying to come across, right? The difference is with me, yo, I'm not trying to have no personal relationships with a lot of these YouTube channels. It's one particular YouTube channel that I really rock with. Me and him, we good. But behind scenes, our personalities is just aligned. You dig what I'm saying? And I really rock with Brody. His name would be determined at another time. But it was two other YouTube channels that was going at. And I want y'all to understand this too, y'all. A lot of people don't like me because I will not compromise nothing. I don't have a relationship with these YouTube channels. That's why I don't want one. Because then you got to watch what you say or people going to take offense. I can't get behind people that push narratives. I can't get behind people that lie on fighters and be doing stuff like that. I can't do it. Y'all ain't never heard me call Devin Haney out his name. Y'all ain't never heard me say Devin Haney's a bad person. Y'all ain't never heard me say Devin Haney got to move up to 147. Y'all ain't never heard me say, oh, the only way for Devin Haney to be great is if he do X, Y, and Z. Y'all don't even hear me talk like that. First of all, because Devin Haney is already a very good fighter and have accomplished a lot. I would never take away that man's accomplishments like damn near every other YouTube channel does when it comes to Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney. Now, let me get the champ side. Champ side disrespected me just to do everything I said he was going to do. Just to do every single thing I said he was going to do. But do you think they're going to be like, yo, Dame, I apologize for that, bro? You think they'll reach out in the DM as aggressive as he was on Twitter? You think he'll reach out back on Twitter and say, hey, yo, Dame, my fault, man. I took it a little further. Devin, my dude, I was just protecting my God. He not going to say that. I told y'all. Yeah, Champs, like you talking all this, that, and the third about Tank. I guarantee you won't say it to him. You're going to be the main person there trying to get an interview. What was he doing, y'all? Being the nicest to Gervonta Davis. Now, do you think that he told Gervonta Davis, Gervonta, I got to ask you a question. Because I think in order for you to be great, you got to go to 140 and fight Devin Haney in San Francisco. He know Gervonta would have looked at him like he had 3 heads. And y'all all know that too. Especially now. Who is Devin? For what? Now, these same guys that were saying Gervonta Davis got to move up to be great to show that he's this, that, and the third, right? Now the same guys saying they want to see him fight Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson at his weight class. That's what I was saying. Can I get an apology? I told you you wouldn't go there and say that to him. I know you because you know how dumb it sounds. If it's not a narrative, champside, if it's not something that you think Gervonta will look at crazy, then why not asking the question? Yeah. Have that same energy y'all be having on your lives when the people are right there. Bill Haney came off a non-international boxing channel, right, y'all? Everybody, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Put it in the chat. As soon as I got on there with Bill, what did I call Bill, y'all? 40 mil Bill. I kept the same energy the whole time. And I was being even more respectful because I was on somebody else's channel, not mine. You got Gervonta Davis right in front of you. You can ask him all those narrative questions that y'all be pushing, that you be letting Bill Haney get off with when he on your platform, and you be co-signing it and trying to act like you don't co-sign it. Why not ask Gervonta that? Because you know it's clown stuff. That's why you won't ask him that. Because you know what his reaction probably will be. That's why you don't ask him that. So obviously now, but then it'll be the same people that call us a fanboy. Well, you look pretty fanned out over there talking about Mr. Gervonta. You was talking real nice to Gervonta and acting like your content ain't what your content is. Straight up. I asked Bill Haney tough questions, real questions about things that he could say a narrative I was pushing. But guess what? I asked him, though. That's where me and y'all not alike. I'm not here to be your friends. Half of y'all dudes is goofy for real. Y'all not real dudes in real life. Y'all little dudes for real, for real. Y'all like 5'9" and under. Stop playing with me, bro. I told you you would get tired before I did. What y'all thought I forgot? No, I ain't forget nothing. I don't forget nothing, Nathan. Let's go to showbiz. Showbiz disrespecting me about the same thing. Because if y'all remember months ago, Showbiz was talking about Devin face of boxing. Showbiz was over there talking about Gervonta Davis not a Roberto Duran because he not going to 140 and fighting Devin and he ain't chasing greatness and all that. Just to turn around, y'all, and talk about Devin Haney fan base is the moistest fan base out there. Well, Showbiz, that's what I was saying to you, sir. Now you talking about you want to see him fight Loma and Shakur. You're not even, y'all haven't heard nobody in the last 2 months talk about Gervonta Davis got to go to 140. Y'all haven't heard nobody say it. What happened? What changed? So why disrespect me to just wind up agreeing with me? Both of y'all. Why disrespect me just to wind up agreeing with me? I got another nut-ass YouTube channel out there that's a big Shakur Stevenson fan who was doing the same thing, disagreeing with me, just for Shakur to come out and say everything that I said about Bob Arum and a whole nine and him be unhappy, but they said I was making excuses. But when Shakur said it, they gonna try to tell him I ain't never tell them that. These dudes don't got no morals, bro. They got zero integrity. That's how I know if they ever saw me, they would never say nothing. I can already tell what type dude you is. You ain't gonna say nothing to me in real life. Promise you won't. Not when you see how we mobbing around. I guarantee you won't say nothing to me in real life. You're going to look at me and act like you didn't see me. That's okay. I have no problem with that. Showbiz did all that just to be sounding like me now when it comes to Devin Haney and Devin Haney fan base. If you understand, type understand. Now Gervonta Davis is great. What he said now he glazing over Gervonta Davis. Oh, really? Using every talking point in those videos, y'all. Go to champside videos about Gervonta Davis. Go to Showtime, Showbiz videos about Gervonta Davis. They recent videos about him. And ask yourself who they sound like now. So was I right then when y'all was disrespecting me? Was I right? Or I'm only right now because this guy exposed that I was right? Which one is it though, my guys? It sounds like y'all owe me an apology. Because I haven't heard y'all say he got it. I haven't even heard y'all say he got to fight Devin no more. Y'all haven't even been talking about that. Y'all talking about him got to fight Shakur and Loma. Y'all not even talking to Devin about to retire for 2 years, what Devin said. Y'all talking about Devin got a mandatory and he need to take tune-ups. Showbiz the adult is out here talking about because Bill Haney came at his neck. Now it's, you see how it feels, Showbiz? When somebody, when you actually was showing support for somebody and you was trying your best to be objective like I was doing with you and Champside, and then somebody goes out their way to disrespect you, and then now you got to let out the real. Both of those gentlemen owe me an apology, but they never will be man enough to give it, though. They'll never be man enough to give it, though, ever. And I know that. This is why I don't click up with YouTube channels. This is why y'all not going to see me on panels as much. This is why you're going to see me do more of my own thing, because I already know dudes ain't who I am character-wise. Just because that's my homie, I got homies too. And if they were saying some BS, I'm checking them on them every time. If I know my homie a lame and he lying on people, how can I call him my homie? Birds of a feather flock together, my G. That's your man's? That's why y'all ever hear that saying, that's your man's? Oh, all right. Well, obviously you don't feel that strongly about how you do, because you wouldn't be hanging around nobody like that. But everybody want to be clicked up behind these things. Nah, bro, I'm going to be Dean. I'm going to be Dean, because I know one thing, even the dudes that don't like me, when y'all see me, y'all going to be cool. Promise that. It's going to be a misunderstanding. Then you see me in person, now you're going to be telling me it's just all a misunderstanding and we good. Fuck out, man. Listen here, y'all. Listen here, man. And I ain't going to shout out YouTube channels that I do rock with, because I don't want nobody to feel isolated, whatever. If I rock with you, you know I rock with you. If I don't rock with you, you know I don't rock with you. I want you to know I know the same thing. Don't think you slick. I hear everything. I see everything. The slightest little shots that you just think you slipped in there, I saw it, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Nobody wants no work with me or no debating tip, because y'all all wind up being wrong and I wind up being right. Y'all remember y'all told me Devin Haney resume was better than Gervontadavis. Lie detector determined that was a lie. Y'all said Devin was the face of boxing, and we fanboys over Gervontadavis, y'all, just to use every single talking point now about Gervontadavis that I've been using, that I've been saying. Now Devin Haney fan base the worst. You wasn't saying that 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Now Gervonta down, y'all ain't mentioned 140. I ain't heard 140 in 2 months. But that's what y'all was pushing and saying that he had to do that in order to be great. But then saw Frank Martin get knocked out, and it's so miraculous now. Oh, I don't know, man. Gervonta different. Man, come on, cut it out. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all just be wanting relationships with these people. Y'all try to be neutral. The thing you got to understand is boxing is not a sport where you need to be neutral at, because it's a one-on-one sport. This is not a team sport. It's going to be certain fighters you like over others, period. And you're not a fanboy for that. You're a fanboy when you do what they do and make up narratives and say in order for somebody to be great, they got to do this, instead of letting their career play out. Every time they do an accomplishment, you make an excuse about that accomplishment not being good. Like, he's fighting Loma too old. Devin fought him last year, was perfectly fine. Terrence Crawford's older than Lomachenko. Nobody's calling Terrence Crawford old, but Dame wrong for pointing that out, though. Yeah, Mr. Consistency is why they hate me, yo, because I criticize Earl Spence. Y'all see me? I made that Sabril Matias and Gary Russell in a video talking about I had to eat crow. You won't find that nowhere else. Other YouTubers not going to do it like I'm going to do it. When I'm wrong, I speak with just as much passion, and everybody know that. Let's see if they do it. Let's see if I get a DM. Yo, Dean, my bad. I was tripping. Doubt it, though. It don't even matter. I don't even want it, to be honest, because I already know character-wise, none of you dudes is like me. Y'all talk a good game, but none of you dudes will be in a room with me by yourself and have that much bravado that you be having. Nah. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Dean, by any means. And I holla at y'all.